All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in the long dark. Good to be back here in the long dark. Glad to be playing today. I thought we'd take a little bit of time and do a little bit of choring. The name of the episode is Where the Wind Blows, and we're just kind of going to be going wherever the wind blows, right? Start off by coughing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I have some ideas of stuff I kind of want to do today, but I don't really have any major, like, specific thing. It's pretty froggy outside, so maybe we will kind of meet. Yes. Now, I did realize in the last episode, I'm pretty sure I left my skillet uh, behind. Mystery Lake or Broken Railroad, one or the other, right? I'm not sure. And eventually, I will need to get back there and figure that out, but not today, not today. I think we'll do some, like I said, we'll get some chores done, we'll get some stuff done around here that needs doing. Again, we need to cook some things. I would like to get a bit more water going. So we might just start off doing that because it's so froggy. Oh, internet. You gotta love it when the interwebs start acting up right at the beginning of the stream. So who knows what you guys are seeing right now, or hearing. Hey, good morning, Mrs. Ray. How you doing today? I was just talking about, well, the beginning here. I haven't even said it. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope things are going well, and you're doing what you want to do. Had a decent night at work. Again, it's pretty slow right now. We're running a skeleton crew. We just had like some busy work and leftovers, and there was a lot of chatting and a lot of smoke breaks for even people who don't smoke. Yeah, that was nice. Just a little conversating mostly throughout the night. So yeah, fairly relaxing. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Uh, Enjoying their after Christmas days here. Let's see. Yeah, man. Right. Let's go ahead and start this fire as we drift into evening here. There we go. But yeah, no real big plan for today. You know, in the back of my head, I keep thinking maybe, because the bear skin's ready to go, maybe we'll make this bed. And I got a decent amount of down here.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Well, let's start off by getting some water going. But yeah, I might do a little construction on the house. We're definitely going to be doing some trades. Still trying to get, I was thinking about it. In the last trade, I got a skill book. I got a fishing skill book. Maybe we'll work on that too. Let's go grab some of this bear meat. So, we can cook bear meat, make water, and read our new fishing book. But I think that's another acknowledgement that the trades are moving along. Oh, I gotta get the book first. Yeah. I guess we'll just cook. Yeah, I gotta trade to get the book. I got everything for it. I think that one requires a bit of down. White pip and a game covered in snow. Never ceases to amaze me. We might even cook up some of these rabbits because, again, we don't, I don't have the skillet right now, so it's not like I can make pies. I got a pile of pies rotting here anyway, so. But we'll take care of some of our basic needs this morning. Pot of water down, boom, get another one of those going. Yeah, than watching probably at least one episode of the new episodes of Stranger Things that came out. I personally don't have a lot going on either. No. Eh. Really, I had to move all that to get to this bear steak. Sure. Sure. Oh, I thought I'd give myself a haircut today. Getting a little unkempt. We'll do a shave and a haircut. 2 bits. I've gotten away with it so far, but
Feels like
it's
night
starting
is
to
coming.
annoy me at this point. And I'm going to be going and trying to do some stuff later in the week with my daughter. I'll clean up. A little bit for that. Oh yeah, I had a fine day yesterday. Had a fine day. Saw some friends, family. Yeah. Christmas Eve is kind of when we do stuff, or had to do stuff this year. I did catch up with some folks and talked to some folks on the phone and text messaging and different stuff. Did a little, like I said, most of the presents and all that kind of stuff was Christmas Eve. But it was a nice day. Played some Stranded Deep in the morning. You caught that, and then it kind of kicked the newest episode of Fallout. Good. We're getting into one of my favorite games. A lot of people's favorite games in the Fallout franchise, the New Vegas stuff. Which is one of my probably most favorite games I've ever played ever. Back when Obsidian still had was a part of the whole big part of that game. They make a lot of games I like. They made they were involved in some of the earlier Fallout stuff. Big part of their deal. They're really good storytellers. Really good at RPGs. We got a clear night now. Let's see. We need meat, water down, a bunch of cedar, and some harvest plants and some fir. 10 charcoal. I don't think I noticed that. Luckily, I got a pile of charcoal here. We might start moving. I don't think I can get it all done tonight. Stay focused, pizza. Again, I still need to cook some of these oats up at some point, too. They're just getting worse, right, over time. Okay, we'll finish that up. We got some steaks, and then, yeah, let's make up one of these oatmeals. Once this pot of water's done. There we go. Make some porridge. It's funny. I really only ever remember my grandparents calling oatmeal porridge, and that wasn't even that long. They both ended up started working for Carnation, which makes oatmeal. Yeah, let's cook with these rabbits. It might be time to empty out the trunk and start filling it up with meat just to get it off the ground. Bunch of clothes in here. Mostly garbage stuff, though. I guess I could use a drink, huh? Get all this water in my pocket, and poor Astrid's thirsty and hungry. There we go. Alright, let's get some rabbit going. We'll cook this little piece of rabbit. But yeah, nice chill day. It was, like I said, a couple days off. At Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve, so Christmas Eve off. And then technically I was off yesterday too, but I went to work at midnight, so I leave to go to work around 11:30, so I feel like it's still that. I always feel like I'm going to work the same day I get off. I don't know if that's ever going to change. But yeah, not only do I like to stream Fallout, mostly the building stuff in Fallout 4, but a big fan of the franchise. And again, I really like New Vegas. It's probably one of my favorites out of all of them. It's nice to see them getting into that part of the story. And then, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 episodes of Stranger Things I can watch. So on the TV side of things, that's going good. Now, everybody has had a good Christmas. Like I said, my family's pretty spread across, this state and the United States this year, so. Really wasn't much for me to do. Made a big T-bone steak for I cubed up some steak and mushroom soup and roast potatoes. I had some of that this morning for breakfast, I guess. And I made a big pot of pasta sauce. I can eat that whenever. Alright, I think I cooked all that up. Yeah, let's do a coffee. So now we got a little pile of porridge we can eat. I feel like maybe I would already made some out of it or something. You get more bowls than that usually. Here, let's give old Astrid a warm meal. Why not? Nice warm bowl of oatmeals. Have that, and then I guess we'll go ahead and make up this other not so good batch. I mean, I guess I should eat it now, right? Eventually it'll be down to 50% anyway. Nah. A little bit of that venison cook. I think I have some older venison too laying around. Yeah. Maybe we'll knock out a few of these tonight too. Beautiful, gorgeous night here in the Long Dark. Nice and clear. We'll get a bunch of this stuff cooked up, and then I won't have to worry about it for a few days. And I think we'll go probably chop up some cedar in the morning. Try to ferry over some cedar and some coal. But I guess I got the fur too. I just don't know how much I'll be able to carry. It's always good to have a good pile of food laying around. Yep. On the one hand, I feel like maybe I should get a little moisture, a little thirst from the oatmeal, but oh yeah, more family coming over was a great thing. Good. I'm so glad it was. You still got some littles. This seemed to be a bit more exciting. My kids want gift cards and a love you and a Merry Christmas text. Yeah, I thought about the Travoy. It's hard to drag up that one hill, though, over there on Misanthrope. But it would make things a little bit easier to get all that junk over there. We'll see how the weather looks in the morning. And I think I used up a bunch of cedar already, so I definitely know I need to go gather some more. Yeah. Yeah, there's no getting up at 5 in the morning because the kids are freaking out and run downstairs to see Santa's been here. And we weren't, nothing, we weren't doing anything in my townhouse this Christmas. I just put up some lights in the windows. I didn't even do a tree this year. Don't really need it. It does add a vibe, though. I have a little one. I feel like getting it out. I didn't even feel like fooling around with it. Very windy. Good thing we're hanging out by the fire tonight. But it was fun playing Strain of Deep during the wintry weather. Although, like I was saying, it was 68 degrees in Virginia yesterday. Southern Christmas. Although I was saying I do think they got a little bit of snow up in the mountains. And some people had a white Christmas. Like that. I think we're about done with the deer meat. Oh, we got 2 more pieces. Oh, random aurora. I mean, when you think about all the, I know you can get a lot out at Bleak Inlet, but when you consider all the ones that you can trigger here and the random ones, it's pretty wild. Maybe this will be what Black Frost is like. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting way more porridge out of this this box. Yeah, definitely. That's all the porridge. Put that in there. Well, these bowls were at 25%, so we'll just throw everything together here on the ground. Cold porridge. Can I have some more, sir? More? Grab that, leave that in our pocket for snacks. Didn't get much water because I spent most of it on the porridge. I try to set it up, you know what, here, let's just... It's always great to get a longer fire. When it's cold outside. But it can burn your water up. Now let's see if we get it. There we go. Yeah, let's get a couple hours of sleep. We did manage to drag a battery back.
Not sure I can carry much more.
And we did see another one crumbling, so... If we get the pemmican bars, we're going to go for it. If we'll have pemmican bars and cured meat, we'll pretty much be able to wander around. Fairly lightweight without with a lot of food, a lot of calories. Yeah. 5 ought to do it. Nothing. Let's see if we can get a little more carry weight. Just drop that outside. Oh, we got bits and bobs on us here. So that's got to be a leftover. And we'll toss this in here for now. Those both ready to go. We can fix up the travoy if we need. A little more storage needs to happen. Whoops. Along the way. But see if we can empty our pockets and get a little more space in here. It's getting pretty full already. Lots of feathers. We did make a few arrows. Got a little extra carry or archery score. I forgot I picked up these goofy socks. This thing's almost full. Well, they fit. Probably won't ever wear them. Maybe I'll get a whole goofy outfit and wear it one day. Get some extra drugs we don't need. You like those in there. Alright. How much cedar is in the box? I got plenty of fir. It sounds pretty windy. Let's go see some limbs. How about some firewood here? But yeah, got some meals cooked up. Always like having a few meals I can just heat up and warm up stuff along the way. I got some pork chops I need to get out of the freezer. Alright, let's see if we got any limbs laying around. A little area around here. I feel like it's been a while since I've chopped wood over on this side. You can never have too many sticks in the long dark. Yeah, we got a few. We'll start at the back here. I mean, so far a pretty nice day. Anytime you go into an action that takes a little bit of time, you always are like, okay. Is this the blizzard? Wind's picking up. Should be a couple over this way. Very windy. Ooh. I love the long dark Reddit and sub chatting with people and trying to give out some help. A little bit of discussion. Somebody's trying to figure out like how much colder you get from the wind. They had the warmth idea down. They really didn't understand the whole windproofing. So I think that's a piece of fur. I'm gonna leave that for now. Trying to stay concentrated on the cedar. There we go. Maybe we'll head up. Let's head up to the little back area where I like to put the rabbit snares. I think there's a couple pieces up there. I'll try to keep gathering. Maybe we can get over there tonight. For the trade. I just feel like snow's coming soon. I just you can smell it in the wind. Where the wind blows. Got a piece there, got a piece over here. We're sitting on 13. It's 19 pieces. Plus one down below. Yeah, we'll just grab these two. Don't want to go too far. No. Fog instead of snow. Alright. Poor Astrid. She's like, feed me. Give me something to drink. Big swig. Off the old water jug. We'll smack this and one more, and then we'll have 20. I'd say it's probably going to be super foggy, though. But I definitely would like to kind of hurry things up a little bit to get that fishing book to read. Geek up my fishing score just a little bit. No, throw a bunch of these sticks we gathered on the ground, so we can lose the weight there. And then we'll see how we weigh with, what was it, 9 pieces of fur and...
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You know it. 10 pieces of coal, I believe it was. I was trying to get her pistol score up. Dropped him. Wow. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, there's that arrow I was looking for. Nice. Oh, it cleared up a little bit too. Very cool, very cool. Alright. Yeah, good news. Let's throw these sticks down. Grab those. Double check my numbers here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, so 20-seater. What else? Yeah, 10 charcoal, 9 fur. I should see what else I need. I think it's just the down and water and meat, right? Harvest bowls. Good thing I've been collecting all that old man's beard. think I have all that, so. I think we'll use a rifle for this trip. Make sure she's loaded up. Look. Barbs, curators, wands. But that'll help. But I should get a gun rack on one of these trips, huh? Or two. Or three. Here, let me just stick it here before I stick it somewhere and forget about it. Alright, 98 pounds. What other kind of crap? I got a lot of torches on me for some reason. That'll help some. Oh, yeah. Lose that. 95. Looking good. If there's anything else I really want to just chuck on the ground. I don't really need an MRE right now. So this spur is going to be heavy, so.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We're fine. Alright. I need 15 of these. And how much? Was it 9? 10? Like, you just looked at a pizza. I know. 6, yeah. See, it's a good thing I looked there. Boom. Okay. We've got some salt from the cave and the well, no, I guess it wasn't the transition. It was I was hiding from the weather. A little bit of extra salt. I got some meat in the curing box. It should. Last time I checked, I think it was like 90%, 92% maybe. Something like that. And I think a couple of bottles of water.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
120. I mean, we're not moving that slow. I think we'll just lug it over there. Oh, the wolf I killed. I was like, what? Where'd these crows come from? But yeah, get that stuff dropped off, get an aurora going. Get the fishing book I want. So I can read that up, get my fishing score up. Tempted to shoot this deer. I missed. Was I short? Oh, I hit him in the leg. So yeah, I guess I overshot the first one. Yep. He went that way. I think it was a trash man, but they did manage to get everybody's power back on for Christmas. Luckily, I wasn't affected. But I'm glad they got that done before the before Christmas. What's dead over here? What else do they shoot? Another deer? Yeah. Not exactly sure what shape the meat's in. Looks gamey. What's that over here? What is going on? Did I kill all these animals? I don't remember. We have a little while before the Aurora kicks in, so maybe we'll clean up at least one of these before we head back. And then there's a third that I just shot. Guess I was a bit more prolific than I thought. This one's not even frozen yet, is it? Yeah. Meat looks a little better. Well, hunting for a minute was, I guess we're going to be alright if I can get them all cleaned up. But I was getting ready to say, so apparently, and again, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I read it online. So if you get the meat in the box around 50%, the trade box, it can get all the way down to like 0, and they'll still take the trade, basically. Wander our heavy booty up this hill. And then, yeah, we should have definitely enough meat. I wasn't really paying attention to the water. I ate a little bit the last time I was here, but then I ended up having one that was like 2 gallons of water or something like that. Woo! Ah, the downhill. And I really should get a cooking pot from my pocket.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Running out around without one is just stupid. Oh, yeah. Plenty of goodies here, I think. Oh. Let's start putting some of this stuff in. That's a sizable amount of water. That is 2. And then use. Oh, wait. I brought coal. I needed charcoal. Oh, boy. There should be a good pile in here. Oh my goodness. We collected 19 charcoal from that. They were going to be just fine. There's nice red meat. Let's grab a few. And that, my friends, is a trade. All set up, ready to go. How much water do I have left on me? Yeah, let's grab a bottle. To drink and a couple for my pocket. Is that a pie? What is that? Oh, that's my footprint. Awesome. Yeah. Let's go try to clean up one of these deer real quick. Maybe both. I mean, it'd beat up my knife a little bit, but... we know we're going to get an Aurora River. I think we'll try to get this one here. It looked like the meat on this one was a little better shape. Hello, miss. Thank you for your meat and your hide and all your goodies. There we go.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Oh,
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Be a shame to lose well-fed at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah, good old dog food. I was just thinking, I'm like, why am I carrying around a can of dog food? Now we know. Yeah, not too bad. But that plus the other one on the ice, and then the one I shot just a little bit ago. At least for food for old pizza, we should be doing pretty well. Speaking of food, I'm gonna eat a couple chips. Got the munchies. So I've mentioned this in the past. I'm kind of a cheap guy, you know, when it comes to myself. Not for other folks. But I'm awesome. I'm always, basically, I go for like the store brands of stuff. You know. Oh, yeah, let's see. Because I'm fine with that, you know. So whatever, great value brand at Walmart would be good. Good example. But you know, so where I live, we have, you know, our like cheaper type grocery store is called Food Lion. Now my sister-in-law, she always called it Food Dog, and that's what I've just kind of always call it too, because the lion for their Food Lion, it looks kind of like a dog with a big long tail. Let's see. I feel like I need to do snares just so I can use up some of these guts. Alright, let's call homie. See if he's friendly this time.
I thought it was you.
I thought it was you. Yeah.
On it.
Alright, got that taken care of. Weight's not too bad. Yeah, let's just pop right on out, and I'd love to clean up that deer, and usually the Aurora lasts all night when you're doing trades, but I have had it cut off a little early, so we'll see how we're feeling after we get back and set up our next trade. But I'm pretty excited about getting this fishing book, you guys. What would be great is another fishing book in the next trade. Just kind of keep geeking that skill up. I feel like at some point they changed the, you know, the mechanics on that just a little bit. Here's the score. You said it didn't really. You could just throw a hook in water. This is before tip-ups and all that. I mean, I could catch like 2, 3, even 4 fish in an hour. Now, I mean, even with bait and lures and stuff, I mean, a lot of times I don't get anything. But it is a clear night. We do have a decent amount of stamina. We should probably eat one of these pies that's sitting on the ground. Burn up a few calories while we're walking over this way. So I think we'll eat a pie and try to clean up that other dead deer over there. And maybe look for the male we shot in the morning. Yep. I mean, due to weather changes, due to these big solar flares coming off the sun, I'm hoping to see an aurora. The few times where I could have seen it in Virginia, it was cloudy. It's cloudy and like 3 o'clock in the morning. Those aren't good odds, so I went to see it. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I've seen big meteorites, you know, meteors flying through the sky, burning up. I saw one that was like huge one time. You know, I've been in places where it's so clear at night you can see satellites in space going across the sky, or however that works. The Earth turning, I guess, for the stationary ones. I don't know. Anyway. I've seen cloud-to-cloud lightning. You know, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. But, yeah, this is something I've never seen. One of those things where you're like, yeah, I'd like to see that once before I die. That'd be pretty neat. Let's get some box here. Cereal, our lantern. Now, I was curious, right? So we got 100% lantern, cool, right? But if I break it down, how much fuel do you get from that? I mean, mainly we're just going to stick with our cool lantern, or spelunker's lantern. It's at 89%, but it just burns longer, so your fuel lasts longer. But I was actually, in the last few episodes, I was using a lantern I just picked up off the ground. I do that a lot. Well, you know, why waste the fuel in my main lantern when I can just use this one, right? But it does burn slightly faster. What's going on with my chat? This. Well, chat, I don't know what's going on down here. I'm assuming there must be some interweb problems. But if you were saying hello or trying to say hello, hello. Right now it says, and I mean I didn't even have this message. I mean, it was like it says I deleted like 10 messages, which I didn't. And then it says Mrs. Wright's messages were timed out. I don't know. Not an interwebs genius, y'all. But that's sad. I didn't do it. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies we can get this time.
If you hear this, pick up.
Oh, there's my buddy. That sounds more like him.
Well, the lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air.
Do you mean the lights are on?
Like it or not, this is all I have.
Alright, more cereal, chemical boots, last resort soup, patterned wool socks, a potato, a thick wool sweater. I don't really need much of any of this stuff. I tell you what, what's the MRE? Cured maple, bunch of raw fish, really just one raw fish if it works out well. Let's get an MRE, kicks and giggles. Like, do I need to get this stupid soup before I can get the pemmican bar? Like, it's starting to feel like that. I'm not doing that one again. Let's get some more rifle ammo. And I guess another bag of salt. Just nothing I really care about in this trade.
Okay, then.
Well, get something better, my friend. And we could talk. I mean, eventually, I guess getting another box of cereal would be cool for the shelves, but probably not that necessary. Nope, don't do that. What else we got? We got a book. Oh, I got 11 pieces of charcoal we don't need. I guess we'll throw them on the ground, though, for a future trade. That's fine. I'm going to type something and just see what happens. You see, that showed up. Alright, let's smack one of these energy pies. That's 59%, 64, 62. We got a headache, which makes the Aurora look even cooler. I didn't get too much energy from that. But anyway, let's go clean this deer, hopefully before the aurora goes away. Ow. Get out of here, you weird wolf. I mean, I'm looking at the screen and the stream is going on my phone. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Couldn't tell you. I think I'm out of bunny hides, though. I guess I could trade a couple of these deer hides. Since I got more coming in. Too windy for a fire anyway, so we'll just speed up the night.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. Yep, Aurora went away about middle of the night. Now, I don't know if it's because I've already completed the trade and done the whole trade thing, or if it was another short one. I don't know. I need to get some caffeine, a little bit of sody pop. We'll get back, we'll drop the deer meat off, the skins and whatever, and then I'll take a quick break. Get some ice and some off-brand Mountain Dew. Back to that subject. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of problem. What I was getting to was the Food Lion Doritos are pretty good. I think I like them better than Doritos. Just the regular nacho cheese flavored. I usually get their plain chips, their barbecue chips, and the nacho cheese chips. Their tortilla chips, I love tortilla chips. I think that might be part of the problem. I really love tortilla chips. It's my favorite chip. Chips and salsa. I usually have a jar or two in my refrigerator. Let's bump in here, get the save, and then I'll be right back. Yeah, tortilla chips I usually go for a name brand. Alright, pizza will be right back. Alright. I probably should have put some of this meat down, huh? Nope. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Didn't. I'll throw that on the ground at least. We can get over to our bed. Here. Eat this. Drank this. Catch some soda with like 18 pounds of meat in her pocket. We'll start cooking it now. With body heat. Gross. Enough rest, that's fine. Yeah. Let's go get this stuff out of my pocket. There's a door around here somewhere. There we go. See what the weather looks like. Yeah, I still don't know what happened to the old chat there. Kind of a pretty morning. Yeah. That's cooked. Here we go. Finish off the oatmeal. Put the fat in the fat trunk. What? It's all that coal. I'm like, man, there's something weighing me down. I don't know what it is. That's better. Alright. So, let's go see if we can find this deer. We'll check for feathers on our dead wolf. Nothing. Nothing. Well, let's play the game. Where did the deer we randomly shot run to? Where did he die? Got a beautiful clear morning, so might as well take advantage of it. Now, he lit up in this direction. They bleed out pretty quick from the arrow shots.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Yeah. The question is, where did he go from here? I'm thinking he ran this way, and we might find him dead on the road. But he could have got squirrely and gone up onto the side of this hill on this by the mountain over here. Are you a dead deer? Nope. Yeah, I would guess somewhere in here. It could have bounced around. It could be out by the houses. do hear crows. There's some crows, but I think it's a dead body. This afraid it might be a little too windy, but well. It's a lot of crows. Serious. Here he is. Meat should be in pretty good shape. I almost want to start a little fire though. Maybe we can get one going. Don't have a ton of, firewood type stuff. I see the smoke's blowing pretty good though.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I think we'll check a piece of coal on here to try to see if we can get the heat up a little bit. And then we'll look around just a skoosh. And let's see if he's got any feathers. You got any feathers? Hello, friend. Got any feathers? No. Oh, I'll check this dead body. With some more feathers. If you're wondering, I did take the skates off. Where's this dead guy? Where is he? Where you at? He ain't got no feathers either. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I have no idea. Alright. Let's see if we can thaw this sucker out just a little bit and give my knife just a bit of an easier go at this. You can always do the thing. Probably should do the thing. We'll carve 2 steaks off. 1, 2. We'll start cooking these guys and we'll just cook meat while we're thawing. Multitasking, it's a big part of the long dark, right? I guess we could read a book. They're cooking pretty quick, though. Yeah, we'll just hang out. Enjoy the weather. Break this stick. Ugh. Now, a lot of deer have died over in this little region, and I was just thinking maybe we'll check for some charcoal. 5 pieces out of that one, not bad, not bad. Another 4. He's probably at least around 50% at this point. Whoa. Calm yourself, auto walk. I don't even remember turning you on. Knock this out real quick. So yeah, it turns out we're doing a hunting this episode, or at least carcass cleaning.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Sure it is. Let's add 4 more pounds. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Another fire we can leave behind. I guess we'll break them down at some point. Gonna clean up a little bit. I think we'll get back and just... I'm probably just gonna knock out this book. The sooner it's read, the better my fishing is. We won't get a lot from it, but we can get something. I swear, I'm so keyed into ptarmigan that I hear them even when I'm in a place where they can't be. Ptarmigan? What? Well, the wolves are really a-wooing today. Shut up! We get it. I'd rather hear loons. But, yeah. Fishing is going to become more and more important, especially when we start getting into some of these harder trades that I actually want. Because we're going to need the fuel. And fish are fuel. Hey, thanks, Meeks. Really appreciate the follow. Oh, you're awesome. I like the wolf, too. Very cool. See if we got any feathers around Wolfie Boy now. I should have checked again after I finished cleaning the deer. Alright, we'll take it. Gimme. Yeah. Low loot on this particular playthrough, so you don't tend to get a ton. Although we do have a drawer full. This meat should be in slightly better shape. Yes? Yes, slightly better. Alright, let's feed... Well, you know what? Let's eat porridge. You know... It's cold, frozen oatmeal for Astrid today. Throw the fat in the fat trunk. Hides. So, yeah. Any hide. So, that one rabbit hide does count. I feel like I'm going to need to make some more water at some point. But the hallway is very macabre at this point. Which is good. We need to get some hunting done. go. I don't know. I don't think all these are gonna fit in the drawer here. I guess kind of. Oh, I got some rabbits. I got some rabbits. Well, they all fit. All right. What did I set up for this trade? Raw fish, water, and a maple. Cured hides. Ptarmigan down. It's only 4. Good bit of water though. Alright, so we need fish, water, and meat. Yeah, I think we can go... We can probably do this right now. Is this cured yet? Yes. Big pile of cured meat now. So we got meat we can grab from the base and just eat. We've got these for our pockets. We're doing pretty good. Let's see if we can get one more trade for tonight. And then I think we're going to call it a video. Pizza's hungry. I want to watch Stranger Things. I got to get some sleep. Oh, we want to read that fishing book too. Let's see what kind of fish we got laying around. I believe we needed 11 pounds. Fairly quiet day on the ice. Okay, we're gonna need a decent amount of water, but I'm pretty sure I have enough over there. What time of day is it? Noon. That's pretty good. Yeah. Set up this trade, come back home. Read our book. We got any big fish over here? There's 9. That's 11.02 pounds of fish. And we need 11.02 pounds of fish. Nice. Everything else should be over here. I haven't seen this bear in a good while. We killed him. So I feel like his respawn should be any time now. Like now. Now. No. No. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes the long dark's a little kooky. So, a whole other series ago, we had a weird instance where a bear teleported up to the lodge in Broken Railroad, right? From down below. Now that wasn't weird enough, but it says that when you go to sleep, they can teleport to come get you, right? But then he magically teleported back down after I shot him. Kooky. We did beachcombing not too long ago. Yeah, let's focus on reading the fishing book today. Getting the trade set up.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, in this box. I really wasn't paying attention as usual to how much meat. Go a few steaks. What are you? You're wearing. Alright. One fish, one sapling, and a bunch of water. 4 hinds. Put those in there. This is a good chunk of water. And then 3 of those. And that. Alright. Box should... What am I missing? Oh. This guy janked a little extra meat off me. I'm not feeling good about that. Let's get a swig. Yeah. Let's head back. Read her book, wait for the Aurora, signal the trade, get over here. Get her junk. And see what we can look forward to the next episode. Now again, I just want to let anybody know that's dropping in and saying hello. I don't know what's wrong with my chat. It's not working right now. So hello. Is there anybody out there? Alright. But yeah, goofing around and hanging out and picking up fish from this fishing hut, I'm like, man, I need so much fuel. We have a few jerry cans here, and then one back at the base. There's some snowflakes. It's been a minute. We actually had pretty good weather this entire episode. And of course, when we trigger the Aurora, snow will go away. So we got tip-up spots. So we got 4 here. Oh, I'm doing great on jerry cans. This one's not too bad. Ugh. Alright. They're all in pretty good shape for the amount of fuel that's in them. Ah, beautiful snowy day in the long dark. Gotta love it. But yeah, we're gonna get all this set up. Pete's gonna make some lunch, dinner, supper, lupper. I don't know what it is anymore. And watch some Stranger Things. Again, a lot of hate on the internet. It's just to get likes and stuff. People still watching it to hate on it. To me, if you really hated it, you wouldn't watch it at all. Or you, like, let's say you watched episode 6 or 7, whatever it is, and you're like, oh no. You wouldn't say anything else about it. It would just be over, right? That's how my brain works. Any more feathers? Ugh, so much of wooing today. Alright, let's pop in. We'll hang up by the radio. Read our book. Hopefully until the Aurora starts. Get some of that fish and scour. Sounds bad outside. We're just in here reading our fishing book. Getting better at fishing by reading. Boop. How are we doing on the old fishing score? How much did that help? Oh, we're almost to level 3. You know, I don't think I ever got the fishing score up to level 5 once. It was a bit tedious, as I recall. Big slug of water. What's my knife doing? I've been beating that up pretty good. Alright. Let's grab a whetstone. And we'll work on that till we get an Aurora. So, I mean, we get 5 points, or 5% per condition, so 5 points, basically. Does it go higher at 100? I can't remember. I thought 5% was, like, the best you could get. I mean, we're getting stuff done. Come on, Aurora. Alright, let's start working on the knife just a little bit. I put everything in the box, right? What's in the box? I feel like this is fairly late. Did I not put all the water in? Maybe I forgot to put all the water in. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. Those are in better shape. Roar started. Let's go signal a trade complete.
Up for another trade?
Yes, sir.
Stuff will be there soon.
Me. Perfect. We got a bunch of junk this time. But maybe this will be the good trade. Pemmican bar, come on. I mean, I guess if it gives me last resort soup again, maybe we'll just go ahead and do that trade so I can get it out of the way. But, I mean, it's never a bad night when you can end it on a rare. Yep. Now, granted, we don't have the stalker or interloper amount of wolves. No, I guess we would have about the stalker amount of wolves. No, more like the interloper amount of wolves. Custom playthroughs. It's hard to say. I usually leave them on medium no matter what. But as you can see, you can't get knights with no baddies around. I could get a screenshot of the boat this time. I don't know how many episodes I have of the Coastal Highway gas station all lit up, all cool looking and everything. But probably plenty. Enjoy the beautiful sounds of the aurora in the morning. So soothing. Pizza's running out of things to say. There he is. My little cousin when she was little. My little cousin when she... Well, I guess she's still pretty little to me. There it is. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Yeah, let's just do it. MRE, 5 rifle bullets and another giant bag of salt. I feel like I should cure, like, every bit of meat I have. Because I've got, like, 100 pounds of salt. I mean, you know. It's an easy, useful trade. I got a lot of flour. I guess we could do flour if we get suck trades again. Definitely don't need to trade for oil anymore. Yeah, no crazy bears, no crazy wolves. They weren't in town, they're not out here. Would suck to be out in the wilds tonight, though. Come on, pemmican bars. I mean, so we know we at least got 100 points, whatever that means, in trades because we got the trader mission. And I know we moved a decent amount when we start getting the ability to get books and special clothing. We've already got the wolfskin pants, you know what I mean? Probably be making those in another episode here soon. I did make some for this series. It just I wore them to get the Timberwolf, and then I got clothing warming up that I didn't really need them anymore. But they do look cool. Look at that. Gorgeous. Well, there's Crazy Wolfy Boy in town. Come on, Pemmican Bar. So, if you're unfamiliar with the series, I'm trying to get to as far as I can go with the trader before I start doing these missions. So, I should be able to get to the point where I'm getting a discount on most of the good recipes. And then when I want the special recipes, we're going to have to go.
If you hear this, pick up.
Oh, there he is, my grizzly, grumpy old feller. It's about time.
The voice on the radio is back.
Okay.
I'm up for it.
Do you have good stuff? Ah, sewing book. Fish, water down. Boom. Flashlight, maple syrup. Those stupid socks. A t-shirt. Camp Mystery. I want this, so okay. They got me on that one. Maybe we'll get some oatmeal this time. Pancakes, anyone? Not for cured maple slapping. Sapling. I could have got a potato and a carrot. Well, I can't speak. Except trade.
That'll do it.
Yeah, well. Alright. Anyway, addressing the chat again, I guess we had some interwebs interference. There was, Mrs. Wright jumped in, said hello. If anybody else tried to say hello and it didn't work out, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being rude. I don't delete comments. Unless you're rude. And, yeah, I don't know what happened. It broke. Like the Long and Dark does sometimes. That's the beautiful view out here in Coastal Highway. I just want to thank everybody that joined in, said hello, and did the things today. I want to thank everybody that likes, subscribes, watches, shares, says hello. You guys are amazing. Thank you so very much. I want to say a very special thanks to Mrs. Wright for always jumping in and saying hello. You guys are the best. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas to all you people out there. Let's celebrate. And if you don't, happy holidays or whatever. Happy Friday, you know. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Next time, probably won't be until either Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, because I think I need to get a Minecraft episode in. And I want to get back to doing some more Stranded Deep as well. Anyway, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are out there having a great day. And y'all, be good to each other.